On our strike notice, we raised key two issues which are very broad. And one of the issue is about the Social Health Authority discriminating clinical officers in two ways. One is about denying facilities owned by clinical officers and registered by the clinical officers under the Clinical Officers Act, the empanelment. That's to mean denying them a right for contractual so that they can be able to see patients who are registered under the Social Health Authority. The second aspect of that discrimination is the failure to empanel the professional, that's the clinical officer, and subsequently denying them also the right for pre-authorization. What that means is that under the Social Health Authority, it actually provides a requirement for any practitioner to see any patient. You must have been empaneled, meaning you must be enlisted and be given contract to see patient. When patient come to the hospital, like what was happening in Kenyatta yesterday, you must fill a form, whether electronic or physical, and the request that the Social Health Authority allow for a procedure to happen. Now, the Social Health Authority has denied, again, clinical officers who are the majority clinical service provider, and including the area of specialty, they are the majority. Unfortunately, they are imposing an existing laws and policies that for facilities owned by clinical officer to be allowed to see patient, or rather to be able to offer services to Kenyan, they must be seeking a second registration under the KBC Act, which is illegal and irregular. Again, for the professional also, they are dictating that for me to see a patient, despite being a specialist, I have to use a registration number for another person who is registered under the KBC. Again, there is no law that requires me to do that, because in any way, I'm provided under an Act of Parliament where all Act of Parliament and the regulatory bodies, all of them are the same because they are established under similar laws. So abrogating a certain regulatory body to be as superior to the other is irregular, because there's no law that has given them that authority.
Na jambo la kusikitisha ni ya kwamba rais anasema SHA lazima ifanye kazi, lakini tumeona makatela ambao wameshika doria pale Ministry of Health ambao ni members wa KBC. Wamesema ya kwamba hakuna mtu mwingine anastahili kutumia SHA isipokuwa the only doctors. Kwa Ministry of Health tuko na different categories, ama tuko na wahuduma wa afya wa vitengo tofauti tofauti ambao wamesomea vitu tofauti tofauti. Tuko nao wale wanaitwa medical doctors, tuko nao wale wanaitwa dentist, tuko na clinic officer ama maafisa wa kliniki, tuko na nurses na wengineo. Lakini kwa Ministry of Health ikiwa imeongozwa na waziri, wamesema ya kwamba it is only doctors can be allowed to use SHA. Mwananchi anajua kwamba ukifika pale hospitali kwa level 2 unapata nurse, unapata clinic officer. Ukifika level 3 unapata nurse, unapata clinic officer. Ukifika level 4 unapata nurse, a clinic officer ndio anafanya huduma, a medical doctor yeye ni administrator level 4. Kwa hivyo unapata ya kwamba ndio uweze kutumia SHA lazima ufike level 5. Na ndio sababu rais anashindwa kwa nini wananchi anasema tumekata SHA ama tumekuwa members wa SHA lakini tunalipa cash. Ni kwa sababu maafisa wa kliniki wameambiwa ni hatia kutumia SHA. Nurses wameambiwa ni hatia kutumia SHA. Na ndipo sisi tunaomba rais aweze kuingilia, kwa sababu wale watu ambao wanapigana na serikali yake ni waziri wake wa afya.